ETH, we start with 1 hour chart. We want to see how we can look for trade. First things, if we refer to our analysis, we have been looking for buy from here. This is the first. And since the price was within this correction, I mentioned we can look for buy. We need to be quite careful because the price can continue as a corrective. And this is what we get. And whoever get the trade from this correction, move their stop loss to break even. And whoever get the trade from here, at least move their stop loss to somewhere around 2080 or 2040 within this range, at least somewhere at the lowest price of this correction. All right, that means they can book some profit. All right, now want to see what's the next. The first things we have been looking for, we mentioned we want to see the breakout of 2275. All right, we want to see the breakout of this because the way the market is moving, continuing is quite corrective. And if the price cannot break the 2275, mostly either we can expect the next move is a deeper correction or even the price reverse. I'm not going to say that the price is going to drop. The only thing is if we want to look for the next trade, we need to be quite careful. Okay, we need to see the breakout of 2275 at least. That's why whoever get the trade from this correction, as I explained in my last analysis, and mostly the best trade was from here, they need to move their stop loss to break even, and any trade from here book some profits. Because if we put this stop in relative to the previous one, if we refer to the indicators, we see based on MACD we have a divergence, and also based on another indicator. All right, that's why we need to be quite careful. Anyway, we move to daily chart. We want to see what we have been looking for. The only thing is, as we can see based on daily chart, if we put this correction, we want to see whether we can consider this one as the last wave in relative to this, and can we expect this one is the start of the up move for the long term or not. We need to know that we can expect this one turn to a deeper move in relative to this. That's mean we will expect this one turn to a bigger correction. The first things is we need to know about this possibility. All right, we're looking for continuation. Since we know since last 3 days the wiz reverse is quite sharp. If there is a continuation as a sharp move, mostly we can see the breakout of the stop, and that means we can consider this is the start of the up move. But we need to know about the other possibilities as well. Okay, and if we move to forward chart, the only thing is we need to see the breakout of 2275. If the price couldn't break the previous stop, which is somewhere around 2275 or 2300, still this one can tend to a deeper correction. And at least we get the deeper move similar to what we have here. All right, that's why breaking above this one is quite important for us. And if we want to look for the next trade, as long as the price haven't break the previous stop, we need to be quite careful. All right, and if we move to 1 hour chart, whether we should look for buy from here or not, because if we want to look for buy, the first things we should know, even if I move by to forward chart, I need to highlight that the way this one is moving is quite corrective. As I explained based on 1 hour chart, we need to know and we need to be quite careful about this, because if the price cannot break the previous top and we see the prices start to consolidate within this range, we need to, mostly may the price give us a deeper correction or reversal. All right, I need to highlight, I don't want to say the price is not going to continue, and I don't want to say the price is going to drop. The only thing is if we want to look for the trade, we need to be quite careful, and whatever the trade we have, we need to have a proper correction. Okay, whether we can look for buy from here or not, the first things, again, as long as the price haven't break the 2275, any trade within this range, we need to be quite careful. If we want to look for trade, the best things is if this one turn to a dip, if the price consolidate here for another a few hours, then from there we can put our entry above the top. And what we want to see the price sharply break and continue, similar to what we get here. All right, either from here or if we had an entry above this top, because we had the explanation about this correction and how we could look for trade. We need to see any sharp move at least similar to what we get here, or similar to what I can explain here, correction, price sharply break and continue. Because if the price continue as a corrective, we are not going to keep the trade. Okay, now whether we should look for buy from here or we wait for the breakout of the 2275, from there we take the trade. For sure, if we see the confirmation for the breakout of this level, any trade above that, it can give us better confirmation for continuation, and it can be quite more safe than buying from here. But it doesn't mean we cannot look for buy from here. If we see another few hours, 2 to 3 hours price start to consolidate from here, we can put our entry above the top, and we want to see the continuation as a sharp move and breakout. If the price, we see there is a continuation as a corrective move, not the sharp move, we are not going to, if like price tag over entry, we see is not moving within the first or maximum second hours, we take out the trade. We are not going to keep the trade as long as the price haven't broke the 2275. Okay, now the only thing is whether we want to look for buy from here or not, it depends on the traders. The only things I need to highlight is very, I mean, if we get a trade is not moving, we need to be quite careful, because any trade from here, even if we want to look for trade, it can turn similar to any of this. With the breakout of the previous top, we can expect the price to correct, because even if we get one move up with the breakout of this, we can expect to get the next correction. If we get any movement similar to what I draw here, we are not, if we can move, or we move our stop loss to break even. If not, we are not going to look for, I mean, we are not going to keep the trade. Okay, this is the only things I can highlight here. Then for me to look for the trade, either this one turn to a deeper correction, like, and as I mentioned, at least 2 to 3 hours more, we see the price consolidate here. I will put my entry above the top, then I will wait for the continuation as a sharp move, or just let the price continue and see the breakout of the 2275. Then any trade above that, I will take the trade. Okay, and the only thing is, again, whoever get the trade from this correction, move their stop loss to break even, and whoever get the trade from the here, they can move their stop loss somewhere between 2050 or within this range. At least the lowest price of this correction, which is the exact value I can give, is they can move their stop loss to somewhere around 2060 or 2050. Okay. Anyway, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.